Imagine yourself transported back to the 13th century. It's a hot, dusty Anatolian summer day in the small town of Divriği. The air is thick with the scent of stone dust and the rhythmic sound of hammers and chisels striking stone. This isn't just any construction site. This is where a masterpiece is being born, a testament to faith, power, and unimaginable artistry. This is the story of the Divriği Grand Mosque and Hospital, a place where eternity is being engraved in stone. Welcome, history and art lovers. Today, we re-journeying back in time to witness the creation of one of the most breathtaking architectural wonders in the world. A UNESCO World Heritage site so unique, so intricate, that it's often called a poem in stone. But how did this marvel come to be? Who were the masterminds and the skilled hands that turned simple rock into a symphony of design? Let's step into the past and find out. Our story begins in the year 1228. The Anatolian Seljuk Sultanate is at its height, a powerful state known for its patronage of the arts and architecture. In the remote mountainous town of Divriği, a local ruler, Hürrem Shah of the Mengüjekid dynasty, and his wife, Turan Melek, decide to commission a complex that would serve their people and stand as a symbol of their legacy. They envisioned a grand mosque and an adjoining hospital, or Divriği, but this would be no ordinary complex. They enlisted two of the era's greatest architects. From the city of Alat, a hub of artistic genius, came the master builder Hürrem Shah. His task was to design the mosque itself. For the hospital, another master was chosen, Mengüjekid, not to be confused with the patron whose skill would complement Hürrem Shah's vision. Together, these two men would embark on a project that would defy convention and push the boundaries of artistic expression. Picture the scene. The sun beats down on the half-finished courtyard. Hürrem Shah, a man whose mind is a universe of geometric patterns and flowing lines, stands before a colossal block of pale limestone. In his hand, he holds a parchment with a designer complex, interlocking Seljuk star, a symbol of eternity and unity. Around him, the air buzzes with activity. Stonemasons, their faces smudged with dust, are meticulously carving intricate details into the walls. You can see the beginnings of floral motifs, spiraling vines, and bold geometric shapes taking form. On the ground lie their tools, simple yet effective instruments of creation, some crafted from the famous volcanic stone of their homeland, Alat. The genius of Divriği lies in its stone. The local stone used is soft enough to be carved with incredible precision, like wood, but hardens over time when exposed to the air, ensuring its longevity. This unique property allowed the craftsman to achieve a level of detail that seems almost impossible. This wasn't just construction. It was sculpture on a monumental scale. Let's focus on the portals. The mosque and hospital have 4 magnificent gateways, and none of them are alike. Each one is a world unto itself, a testament to the boundless creativity of its makers. The north portal of the mosque, often called the Baroque portal, is an explosion of 3-dimensional ornamentation. Giant, stylized palmettes and lotus flowers burst forth from the stone, creating a dynamic play of light and shadow that changes throughout the day. It's so exuberant, so different from the traditional, more restrained Islamic architecture of the time, that it almost feels otherworldly. Then there's the west portal. This one is known for its intricate geometric patterns, a hallmark of Seljuk art. But here, the architects added a twist. The designs seem to shift and change as you move, an optical illusion crafted in stone 8 centuries ago. It's a mathematical and artistic puzzle that continues to fascinate scholars today. Perhaps the most famous is the portal of the hospital, the Divriği. This gateway is a stunning display of figurative and floral carving. Among the complex patterns, you can discern stylized human heads, representing the sun and the moon. This was highly unusual in Islamic religious architecture, which typically avoids human depiction. It's a bold statement, perhaps symbolizing the hospital's purpose, a place of healing for all, under the sun and moon, day and night. The craftsmanship is so fine that the stone seems to ripple and flow like fabric. One of the most remarkable features of Divriği is that no 2 motifs are the same. Across the entire complex, there are over 10,000 unique carvings. Imagine the sheer dedication and skill required. Each mason was not just a laborer, they were an artist, given the freedom to interpret and create. While the master architects provided the overall vision, the individual craftsmen left their own subtle marks, their own signatures in stone. They were not just building a structure, they were pouring their souls into it. Inside the mosque, the atmosphere changes. The dazzling exterior gives way to a serene, dimly lit prayer hall. A forest of 16 octagonal pillars supports a complex system of vaulted ceilings. And here, too, the innovation continues. Each vault is different, decorated with unique geometric patterns. It's as if the architects wanted to create a microcosm of the heavens above, a canopy of stone stars guiding the faithful in prayer. The central vault is particularly special. It was originally open to the sky, allowing sunlight and snow to fall into a small pool in the center of the hall. This created a direct connection between the earthly space and the divine cosmos, a beautiful and symbolic feature. Let's not forget the minbar, the pulpit, crafted from ebony wood by a master artisan named Ibrahim of Tiflis. It's a masterpiece of the kundakari technique, where hundreds of small, interlocking wooden pieces are fitted together without glue or nails. Its geometric perfection is a stunning counterpoint to the organic, flowing stonework of the exterior. The construction of this complex took around 15 years, a relatively short time for such a monumental and detailed undertaking. You can imagine the scene day after day. Camel caravans arrive laden with supplies. Workers take their breaks in the shade of the rising walls, sharing bread and water. Scaffolding reaches towards the sky as the minaret takes shape, and through it all, there's a sense of purpose, a shared passion. These weren't just men earning a wage. They were participating in something sacred, something that would outlast them, their children, and their children's children. The result is a building that is both deeply rooted in Islamic and Turkic traditions, yet utterly unique. It incorporates elements from Seljuk, Armenian, and Georgian art, reflecting the diverse cultural landscape of 13th century Anatolia. It's a symbol of cultural synthesis, a place where different traditions came together to create something new and extraordinary. In the 17th century, the famous Ottoman traveler Evliya Çelebi visited Divriği. He was so astounded by the mosque that he wrote, "Words are inadequate to describe this masterpiece." He spent pages trying to capture the beauty of the portals, describing how the master carvers had poured all their skill into the stone. He said it was a structure built not for mortals, but for angels. And looking at it today, you can understand what he meant. The level of detail is simply mind. The stone seems to live and breathe. Over the centuries, the Divriği Grand Mosque and Hospital has withstood earthquakes and the harsh Anatolian climate, a testament to the skill of its builders. It has remained a place of worship and a source of wonder for all who visit. When UNESCO declared it a World Heritage Site in 1985, they recognized it as a masterpiece of creative genius, praising its unique and exuberant decorative sculpture. So, as we look at this marvel, what is its ultimate message? It's a message of faith, expressed through unparalleled artistry. It's a story of human ambition, the desire to create something beautiful and lasting. The architects, Hürrem Shah and Ahmed Shah, and the countless unnamed stonemasons who worked alongside them, weren't just building a mosque and a hospital. They were engraving their devotion, their dreams, and their genius into the very heart of the Anatolian mountains, creating a legacy that continues to inspire awe and wonder nearly 800 years later. They truly built for eternity. Thanks for joining me on this journey back in time. If you're as fascinated by this poem and stone as I am, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most incredible historical sites. Let me know in the comments which architectural wonder you'd like to explore next. See you in the next one.